Is this like the unofficial Halloween episode?
No, because we're not like covered in blood and killed by some.
We don't need to be.
That played video
What's
games.
the scariest thing in the whole entire world? Somebody that looks normal but acts crazy as fuck when they get on motherfucking camera and they get that shit done. That's how the West was won.
Welcome to Red Panda Preview, where we discuss anime conventions in the Mid-Atlantic region that we will be attending and focus on their social aspect, the nightlife, and the party aspect. Today we're going to be talking about AnimeUSA. AnimeUSA is actually a really cool con for this. It's kind of like what prompted at least me to discuss this sort of thing and grade conventions in with this particular focus. Because I've attended AnimeUSA alone more than any other convention. Mm-hmm. I've been up all night at AnimeUSA, and that's where I've met a lot of people. It's where I've had the most, I guess, success interacting with others, stopping and having a conversation, and getting that social need that I look for when I go to conventions. Yeah. How is AnimeUSA usually for you?
It's great. I mean, it's consistently great. It was one of those like gateway conventions for me. It was one of those that's been going on for quite a while. They've moved venues a few times, but the one that they're at right now is really great. The Wardman, it's Marriott. It's right across from the National Zoo. So
right, because it's in DC.
DC, Washington, DC. Yep. Rep. And the Metro is right there, right at the bottom of the hotel's little grade there that they have.
Across the street is the National Zoo.
National Zoo.
Yeah. So it ends up being a convention where you get a lot of value from attending. You can stay at the hotel and enjoy the convention. You can go outside, sightsee a little bit of DC, check out the food places, check out the zoo. And because of the great scenic value, it is actually pretty good for cosplay. So if you're going to be at AnimeUSA October 21st through the 23rd at the Wardman Park Hotel, here's a few things to keep in mind to enjoy it and enjoy the event. When it comes to socializing at AnimeUSA, I do like the nightlife because it's very relaxing. I think people spread out throughout the hotel a little bit and just kind of do clusters throughout instead of just being locked to a particular area. Mm-hmm. Wardman doesn't really keep you to like the lobby only. It allows you to use the whole because it's all open.
Yeah, it's wide open. I mean, they got a lot of space for the convention, so the way it's laid out is just kind of wide. Mm-hmm. So you don't have like layers upon layers of areas, but it's spread out. Yeah. Can be comfortable, hang out.
Yes, and I do like that atmosphere for being able to approach a group and chat with them a little bit, and then either move on or convert. If they are open to chatting, or if they're doing something like playing Cards Against Humanity or whatever.
There's always some kind of music event, be it a band that they usually bring in from Japan. They got DJs usually the Friday or Saturday evening or both. Mm-hmm. Still TBA on that one. But it's a good time. There's always something going on in the evenings. If not late night, they usually have some kind of random like AMV or like something comedic late night, which I see people just kind of filtering into the theaters there. So could be cool to check out. But again, you'll find people. People will be hanging around. Otherwise, there's the game room that stays open really late, if not 24 hours this year.
When it comes to the social aspect of AnimeUSA, it's a very nice crowd and environment. I mean, it's a lot of the regular people you see at anime conventions or types of people that you see at anime conventions, but it's slightly different.
Well, the people, they've been going to it for years. The people that go there have been, they go there, they're dedicated. They're using this as almost like a preparation for maybe some of the upcoming conventions like MagFest or Katsucon, or it's people that may not have want to go to those conventions, not go to Otakon.
It's not convenient, too expensive, out of the way. Usually they can't make it for whatever reason, but they're veteran con goers in a way. Mm-hmm. And it's really people that go there to enjoy and give you the full anime con experience. Like even this year, when it comes to cosplay meetups, it's much more organized, right?
Yeah, it's the location is big. So you get a lot of that like outdoors photo shoots that they're going to be doing. There's just a lot of locations are ideal for cosplay photo shoots.
So when it comes to interacting and making the most out of this really cool, I guess, anime community, is when you meet with someone, try to say something a little bit more than just yelling out some sort of meme or making some sort of like really basic statement like, I like your costume, whatever. Say, I like your costume, but explain why. Give a little extra tidbit into yourself, a little bit more extra information. Explain why you like that character, what you think about that character, whether you like them, hate them, and maybe some sort of speculation about where that character is developing, say, in a story. And that's just one way of enticing the other person to then open up right back and share something a little bit more meaningful. And that's what I've had experienced in past AnimeUSA, is that I actually get to have a nice back and forth about my favorite anime characters, and I don't have to be in an online like chat room to get that.
True. Yeah, because of the size of the convention. It is one of those that's kind of a mid-size. You're getting about 5,000 or 6,000 people to the convention, so you might even see these people over and over a little bit. But the cosplays are definitely big, and I think people appreciate that. Going the extra mile a little bit. Asking them something a little bit more personal, maybe related to their cosplay. So AnimeUSA was actually one of the first conventions that I actually cosplayed at. I was really nervous about it. I don't know why. But it was one that I really wanted to do a unique character. At the time, I didn't realize how rare, if that's the word, but like unique or maybe uncommon is the word. But I did Muta Namba from Space Brothers, which has an afro himself, and his cosplay is a little bland. He wears a suit, dress clothes, that sort of thing, but he has like merchandise from NASA. So I didn't realize the popularity of the actual show. It's pretty popular in Japan. Over here, not so much, but I love the character. I said I'm going to do it. I went and did it. Only about a handful of people actually approached me onto it, but each one of the people that came up to me was like, "Oh my god, you're cosplaying as Mutanamba. That's so awesome. Is that your real hair?" And I was like, "Yes, it is." and that's what really meant it. And I said, "You know what? I want to continue to do this. So maybe I'll bring them out again this year. Maybe."
Yep. So you can do likewise. Go with something a little bit more uncommon, or maybe one of your older cosplays, something that's more personal to you, to kind of, again, entice that interaction of them asking you something more personal so that you can share that information. And if you are having that type of, a little bit in-depth discussion about an anime character or a game or whatever, try to be a little bit inviting. Let others be able to join into the discussion and, add their little extra information.
So if you're looking for alternative things to do at the convention, they do have a few options, which is pretty cool. Is the actual hotel has a bar right there in the middle of next to the lobby, and then another alternative is the Maid Cafe that they're running at the hotel's restaurant. And later on in the afternoon, they are hosting the Host Club. So gentlemanly with their ties and looking dapper get to serve you the way that you should be taken.
It's about finding basic watering holes. The Host Club, the Maid Cafe, and the bar are all places people are going to go to pretty much relax, grab a drink, grab something to eat, and chat, and then go back to... It's about finding basic watering holes. The Maid Cafe, Host Club, and the bar are all places that people are going to go to grab a drink, grab some food, essentially relax, wind down a little bit to get their energy back up, and then go to the rest of the convention. And that's a good spot to go and talk to people.
It's like right there in the hotel too, so you don't have to leave and travel a lot. So it makes it convenient for meeting other people as well as meeting up with other people. Call to action: if you see us at the hotel, convention, or on the streets, come up to us, do a JoJo's pose or something. Say what's up, say hello, mention something. I don't know.
Yep. Tell us whether you hit the like button, the dislike button, the subscribe button, or none at all. Or go in the comments and tell us right now. See you guys at AnimeUSA. Sweet.
It's all right.
You need new moves, dude.